Folks, Matt here. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, I just want to talk about a TED Talk. Actually, there was a small portion of a TED Talk regarding equal pay, and the guy had a very thought-provoking experiment of two monkeys getting fit or getting paid differently, and it was very, very interesting. And I'll put a link in the description. I encourage you to watch it. Very telling, but he only went halfway. I should say the experiment only went halfway. The experiment is this. They had a lab technician there, and she asked for a stone from the first monkey. He delivered it to her, and he was fed a cucumber, and he was happy. And then the second monkey did the same thing, but got a juicy red grape, and the first monkey saw this. So the first monkey again delivered another stone to the lab technician and was given a cucumber, but rejected the cucumber with extreme prejudice, I must say, and put up quite a fit. And then the lab technician got another stone from the second monkey and again fed it a red grape. Went back to the first monkey, got another stone, and again fed the monkey a cucumber. And again, the monkey rejected it and, protested, obviously. And so monkeys realize, compensation. They want compensated the same as another monkey. They want equal pay. But I think part two of this experiment was sorely missed. And this TED Talk could have been much more provocative by saying that they could do a part two of this experiment, or even extending the, what do they call it, continuing the experience. They could have asked the first monkey to deliver 2 stones and then fed it a red grape. And then the second monkey would have delivered 1 stone and got paid a red grape. So they're getting paid the same, but the first monkey is doing twice the work, twice the productivity, whatever you want to call it. But again, I'm wondering if these monkeys would figure that portion out. They've got the binary portion figured out. Hey, I'm not getting what this other person's getting. But like I say, part two would be, hey, I'm doing more work. I'm delivering twice the product to you. I should be getting 2 grapes instead of just 1. So I would love to see that experiment be done and documented and discussed. The monkeys are, and I think they would figure it out, because monkeys now are using currency. They're actually in the workforce. They've got monkeys in Thailand that are picking between 800 and 1,000 coconuts per day per monkey. So they've replaced humans. There's a bar in, where is it? Japan, maybe, that they've got a small monkey doing the hot towel, passing out hot towels to new customers. Customers that sit down, they're also retrieving them. They've got monkeys in the United States of America working for an organization called Assisted Hands or something like that. People that are just physically challenged to the point where they need help picking things up and turning on lights, getting things out of cupboards and the refrigerator and all that stuff. So monkeys are now being used, and they do recognize silver coins as currency. They can then go cash those coins in for food if they want. They go up to a food counter. It's been documented. Just look on YouTube. They will go up and give coins for items of interest that they want, either a red grape, as mentioned, or something else. But it's happening now. So I used to work my rear end off, and I'll never forget, I was working at Purdue bartending, and I worked with a guy by the name of Ted, and he smoked. That's when you could smoke anytime, anywhere in the 80s. But Ted would bartend with one hand. He'd have a cigarette in one hand, and he would grab pitchers with a hand, set it down, start drawing some beer out of the draft. And it just used to irritate the hell out of me, because I was working like crazy, hyperactive behind the bar. Ted he would stroll along, and I would do over double the amount of work. I know I sold over double the amount of drinks and beers and food. I would address double the amount of customers. Just take my word for it. There were other people that talked as well, complained about Ted. He was just slow, and just don't get me started. But anyway, I used to at the end of the shift, there might be $200 in the tip jar, and I had to split this with him, like on a Tuesday night where there were just two bartenders, Ted and I, let's say. And I had to split this with him, knowing that I did over twice the work that this guy did and cared twice as much about what was getting done. So I'm wondering if the monkeys are going to figure this out in part 2 of this experiment. I hope they do. I have confidence that they will, knowing how currency works, and that getting more of it, actually they're getting the same amount, but like I say, one monkey is delivering twice the product. He's doing twice as much, getting 2 stones and getting just 1 red grape, as opposed to the other monkey getting a red grape for just delivering half as much as the first monkey did. So those are my thoughts, and I hope this provokes some thought, and thanks for stopping by. See ya.